And introducing your first fighter out of the blue corner, a veteran of 18 fights, weighing in at 154 pounds, standing at 5 foot 8 inches tall, a southpaw from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, Damion the Wolverine Hill.
Very popular fighter, Damion Hill.
Both guys look pretty dry. It didn't warm up very well, it looks like.
The red corner with 6 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and 1 win by knockout. Weighing at 153 pounds. Standing at 6'1", an orthodox fighter from Duluth, Minnesota, Danny Lionheart Huffman.
Yeah, Khalib, I'd like to point out the mistakes of the ring announcer, but I've been making them all night.
Danny Huffman does not weigh 600 pounds.
You
No.
both know what I expect, a good clean fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
Damion Hill is still talking.
Both guys look in great shape.
Nelson.
Yeah, Damion Hill, he does. He looks like he's in good shape. He said he had a legit camp. You know, first time, longest camp he's ever had, you know, for a bout.
He can fight. He, like I said, he's got a record that's 4-14, but he can fight a little bit.
Both fighters, Damion Hill wearing the silver trunks, and Daniel Huffman in the red corner wearing white and red trunks.
Good left hook by Damion there. Sneaky little left hook.
Daniel Huffman taking the center of the ring. They haven't really made contact yet. Ooh, good left hook by Daniel Huffman.
Daniel Huffman's got heavy hands. We've sparred before, and he doesn't have too many knockouts, but he's got heavy hands. He can punch a little bit, and it'll be interesting to see how Damion can take those shots.
I tell you, nice stiff jab by Daniel Huffman landed on the forehead of Damion Hill. Damion did not take that well.
Good shot to the back of the head there by Damion Hill.
Damion Hill is continuing to switch up his stance too with his left lead foot. Ooh, good left hook by Damion Hill to the.
And Damion Hill's dug a couple nice little left hands to the body underneath. They've kind of sneaky shots, and if Danny's going to rush forward like that, he's got to be careful not to run into an uppercut.
Left-right punch by Damion Hill. The switching of stances is quite common with the MMA fighters, and Damion Hill falls into that category.
Yeah, I don't like to see him switch stances right in front of the opponent. That's kind of a no-no in boxing, but he's got away with it so far. Danny's not making him pay for it.
The no-no in boxing is crossing of the feet, which is a very good time to throw anything.
Absolutely.
To knock your opponent off balance. You know, unless somebody's 100% defensive, which is what Triple G tends to do, you should not cross your feet at all.
No. Ooh, ouch.
Splits. I don't know if that was a dance move or a slip.
Stepped on his foot, I believe.
What, you think so?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Okay.
I think he stepped on Damion Hill's foot, and Damion Hill's backing up and pulled out the carpet.
Very focused, Damion Hill. Damion Hill is getting some success with a left hook.
Danny Huffman's got to give himself some distance there and not fall in on those shots. That's where Damion needs to fight on the inside, and Danny's got to stay from a distance.
Yeah, I think the reach advantage also kind of falls on Daniel Huffman's side as well.
Yeah, he's got a pretty long jab.
Yeah, 6 foot tall, 154 pounds. He's a good size 154 pounder. Yeah, both these guys, a lot of hooks on both sides, and Huffman being a traditional boxer.
I don't like that, how Danny Huffman's smothering himself there. He's got to back up and get some shots off.
You know, sometimes trash talk and some, you know, bad feelings between two people, you know, it kind of leads to, you know, a style of fighting that you're not accustomed to, and you know, that should be Damion Hill's goal.
Yeah.
Truth be told.
Yeah, and that's how he's going to win, is to get Danny out of his game and get him mad and get him emotional and have him make mistakes Whereas a seasoned boxer is going to take back and not be emotional, keep your distance, and just box.
In the last half of that first round, Daniel Huffman, I don't think threw a single jab.
No.
And that's his bread and butter.
Yeah, he's going to keep that jab out in his face and keep Damion Hill at bay and let him walk into something. And right now he's just trying to mix it up with him, and that's not to his advantage.
Yeah, Damion Hill absolutely refusing to stool in between rounds. Claims it's the best camp he ever had. And Daniel Huffman is absolutely no joke as a boxer. If I'm in Jungle Boy boxing and I'm in his corner, I'm kind of letting him know that he better slow things down.
Yeah, he's got to gather himself here. This is a 6-round fight instead of 4-round fight, so he's got a little bit more time than we've seen.
Yeah, Daniel Huffman spars with Jesse Wanamaker and Rondale Hubbard.
2 good fighters up in the Duluth area.
Again, we're looking at the changing of stances of Damion Hill. Back to the southpaw.
I'd like to see him go back to that left uppercut. He was digging into Danny's chest. That seemed to be working well for him. Good right hand from Danny Huffman.
Huffman going back to traditional boxing.
Both kind of waiting on each other right now. I'd like to see Huffman pop a jab out there, give Hill something to think about.
Yeah, Danny Huffman kind of in his zone right now. Keeping Damion at the end of his punches. Ooh, snuck in a nice right punch. Damion Hill counters with a flurry. Nice jab.
Like we talked about it in the fight before when we had a right-hander versus southpaw, and there's so much of an advantage if Danny Huffman can get outside Damion Hill's right foot, and these guys just aren't doing it. I'd like to see his cornerman, Zach Walters, just tell him to keep moving to his left and get outside that lead foot of the southpaw so it gives him the right angle to land his right hand. An experienced boxer.
Now, you had mentioned not crossing your feet during the exchanges.
Yeah.
And Daniel Huffman just made Damion Hill pay for that.
Good combination.
Good, and with a body shot. I think Daniel Huffman's kind of finding his range and rhythm. Stalking Damion Hill, almost chasing.
Oh, good right hook by Damion Hill there. Caught him leaning a little bit.
Yeah, Huffman got a little wobbled by that. Yeah, Damion Hill definitely has a little bit of power in his hands, for sure.
He's been around. He's he's had however many MMA fights.
He's a 50 fight member. Yeah,
absolutely.
50 fight club member.
Yeah. And he's still fairly young. He seems like he's been around for 15 years, but he's only about 28 years old.
30 years old, you're right. Yeah, he's got that KG veteran feel to him, doesn't he?
He's been around,
yeah.
man. He's been around in the Minnesota fight scene for a long time.
Junkyard
Oh,
grit.
good left hand by Damion Hill. Short little left hand. 2 in a row. Might have found something there.
I think Daniel Huffman, I don't think he was expecting such a tough fight out of Damion Hill.
Like he told us, he had his best camp, and right now I tend to believe him. He's in good shape. He looked it on the scales, and he's showing no signs of tiring right now through 2.
No, Hill looks great, man, for sure. Pressing the action.
Good round for Hill.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, I mean, he wasn't lying when he was saying he came in, best shape of his life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the one thing that concerns me is when somebody throws the R word around, that retirement word. A lot of times, you got one foot in, one foot out. And boxing, MMA, those are 2 sports that you need to be all in.
And as a boxer, we hear it all the time. Everybody's going to retire. Like today, Tyson Fury is going to retire, blah, blah, blah. We'll see if it happens. But for whatever reason yesterday when he said that, when Damion Hill said it, I tended to believe him.
Yeah, I did too.
We'll see. If he wants to go out, he's going out with a bang, that's for sure.
He's doing a fantastic job. Yeah. A lot of talking and weigh-ins out of Damion Hill as well.
Danny Huffman is 6-1-1 as a pro, but he's avenged both his loss and his draw, and he's shown quite a bit of improvement the last couple of fights. I think that he's getting better. He's just got to stick to boxing and use that jab more.
Yeah, Danny Huffman's got an excellent reach as well.
Doing some cleanup in the corner. This is the slippery type of canvas, and
something like this, You give that corner a firm warning.
We got Andrew Case Allen took his shirt off. That's a big boy.
Man,
he's a pro fighter here in Minnesota.
He's got to be careful. We'll be leaving here with all the women. You know, a stern warning to the corner. Something like that happens again, you got to take a point.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of water. It's dangerous on this surface too.
Damion Hill stalking, overhand right, just misses. I think Daniel Huffman he's almost leading with his right, which is good when you're fighting a southpaw.
He just can't find the target right now. One thing my coach tells me all the time when there's a good right hand, good straight right hand. One thing my coach tells me was when I'm having trouble finding the target on another good right hand. I'm not going to talk about finding the target. You just found it twice in a row.
Damion Hill still pressing forward. He's in fantastic shape. Ooh.
Nice jab from Damion Hill.
So not finding a target. What did your coach tell you?
My coach Tom Hall said he's a Marine, so he tells me what they taught him in the Marines is fire center mass, and you can't miss. You know, you throw that right hand right to his chest, and he's either got to block it or he's going to land. If he blocks it, it ties him up. Then you can come around with the left hook, and you just can't miss.
Fair enough.
Another nice corkscrew jab by Damion Hill. Danny Huffman's kind of walking right into it.
Ooh, left right punch. Daniel Huffman, the zip on Huffman's punches doesn't seem to be what it was in the earlier round.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he took Hill as seriously as he should have.
Yeah, sometimes you see that record, that upside down record, and it's not always what it looks like.
Yeah, there's a fighter.
If a guy can fight, he can fight.
Old school Midwest fighter Reggie Strickland.
Reggie.
Got about 300-400 fights. I mean, 90% were losses, but he was very hard to stop. I got a ton of respect for journeymen like Reggie Strickland.
I've seen him fight twice here. Right when I first started pro, he fought on. Actually, before I turned pro, he fought on a couple cards here in Minnesota.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of respect for him.
I think his record was like 65 and 260 or something.
And that's under that name.
Yeah,
you know, under different
exactly.
names he's fought on. You know, the records look similar. Danny Huffman has got to kind of find his rhythm again because Damion Hill seems to be pulling away.
Good.
Yeah, he's pulling away. Switching feet, stance again. If I'm Daniel Huffman, I am either timing the switch or I'm ignoring it completely.
Yeah, you just got to do something with it. You can't just let him do it in front of you and stand there and get hit with shots.
Yeah, Daniel Huffman's getting stuck. He's getting caught on pause at those moments.
Good right hand to the body by Damion Hill. Danny Huffman just walked right in with a little sneaky right hand.
I think Damion Hill may have won that round.
I think he's up 2-1 right now.
Yeah,
I thought
think so
Danny
too.
Huffman won 1. And,
I think so too.
Damion Hill won 2 and 3.
So
and the body language of Danny Huffman does not look great right now.
In the corner, Daniel Huffman just spit his mouthpiece on. I think it may have bounced out of the ring.
Yeah, his body language didn't look great there in the last half of that third round. And
corner man's holding it. I think he's hitting a cardio wall. Daniel Huffman's having a cardio wall, and looking across the cage, you're looking at Damion Hill standing upright, refusing the stool. That would bother me if I hit a cardio wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially looking across and seeing your guy standing up. That's a mind game, you know. That's a huge part of boxing. Any combat sport is mind games. And be interested to see how the start of this round goes. If I'm Damion Hill, I'm jumping right on him just to see where his head's at.
Absolutely. It's a six-round bout. Round 4. Damion Hill in a silver trunks, blood-stained trunks. On the other side, we got Daniel Huffman, red and white trunks. Lion heart. Daniel Huffman. Blood coming up from the mouth of Damion Hill.
And Damion Hill's getting a little bit closer, and Danny's just not attacking. He's got to let that jab out.
He's just walking in, too. You know, with his hands below his shoulders at times while walking in. And Danny Huffman is not making Damion Hill pay for that.
he found the home for that straight right hand a few times the start of the last round, and I'd like to see him go back to it.
Oh, heavy left hand punch by Damion Hill, connecting to Daniel Huffman.
Nice jab from Huffman.
Yeah, Huffman's tired and needs to take a round off. You should probably jab like that while continuing to circle. I mean, you can't take a round off and lose. Not if you're Damion Hill, or not if you're Daniel Huffman at this point.
Ooh. Nice corkscrew jab from Hill again. I think that's hurting Huffman.
Huffman is a little frustrated.
Good body shots by Hill. That's smart to go to the body.
6-punch combination with 4 of them landing by Damion Hill. Damion Hill has turned the tide on this fight.
Yeah, he's turned the pressure up a little bit, and he's getting the punches to the target more than he was in the last couple rounds.
Daniel Huffman, obviously a big ticket seller. Crowd is firmly behind Huffman.
Hill would be well served to go right back to that body. Huffman's tiring in front of him, and no better way to make a guy even more tired than go right to his body and drain that tank.
Absolutely, and you know, Daniel Huffman is not taking a lot of the punches really well.
Yeah, I just don't like the way he's reacting to some of those shots, especially the body shots.
And the confidence of Damion Hill keeps growing. Like you saw the opening exchange, there was a little doubt in Damion Hill's mind, and that's been erased.
Yeah. Kind of the same dynamic in that Robbie Lloydie and Sam Hernandez fight. When you give the underdog a little bit of hope and let them in the fight, they just gain confidence and
hope becomes belief.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damion Hill continuing to apply pressure on Daniel Huffman. 10 seconds left in his fourth round.
Really good straight left hand by Hill.
Ooh, several low blows by Daniel Huffman. That's seen by the referee. Daniel Huffman is... Wow, look
Damion Hill talking a little trash, send him to that corner.
You know, my concern for Damion Hill is if he gets his hand raised, then it'll be midnight by the time he gets finished talking.
Good thing he's got a podcast named Trash Talk. You can bring it to the podcast and promote it.
I will not relinquish the microphone to that gentleman. We'll be here all night.
No, going into round 5, Danny Huffman's got to step on the gas here. I think he's down 3 rounds to 1, and even worse than that, I think he's fading. And Damion Hill's looking stronger. He needs to really pick up the volume here and get that jab moving and get Hill backing up off him.
With a 30-6 amateur record, you got to assume that Daniel Huffman is somebody that has been in deep water before, and this is the time that he's got to pull it in.
Fight outside the fight.
Yeah, no, I tend to watch the people getting paid. Damion Hill is now starting to pour it on Daniel Huffman.
That southpaw jab for Hill is working. He found a home for about 2 or 3 rounds ago, and he's pouring it on Danny. And he's hurting him with it, actually.
Daniel Huffman landing 2 punches. Ooh, Damion Hill starting to pour on a 5-6 punch combination.
Good body shots from Hill.
Yeah, Hill is getting a lot of confidence.
Just stalking, standing right in front of Huffman and not getting anything in return. He's gaining confidence.
Not appearing to have any cardio issues as well.
No, he's in good shape. He was telling the truth when he said he had a good camp.
Yeah, he said that several times. Damion Hill is just firmly in the center of the ring, not allowing Daniel Huffman to take it from him.
Which is semi-surprising because I think Daniel Huffman's the bigger man and the younger fighter, stronger fighter, and I expected him to be backing Damion Hill up, and it's been quite the opposite of that.
I think Daniel Huffman sold a lot of tickets tonight. It's going to be interesting to see what Damion Hill says. Usually, a little bit of humility when you win, especially when you've been talking trash. I don't think there will be in Damion Hill's case.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Usually you hug and it's over. I don't think this one's going to end that way.
Mouthpiece is out from Hill. Or is that Danny's mouthpiece?
It's Damion Hill. Damion Hill.
Must have caught him with something, or maybe we're getting a little bit tired over in Hill's corner as well.
There's a lot of pressure coming with Hill.
I think Hill can go at this pace for as many rounds as he wants. You know, he's experienced, and Danny Huffman's not really pressing him, and Hill's the one that's coming forward. So it's a lot easier coming forward on your cardio when you're than backing up.
Yeah, oh, for sure. You know, that's so strange. You see, backing up actually takes more cardio than moving forward.
Yeah.
And Hill hit a cardio wall, and he's moving backwards. So.
Good right hand from Huffman.
Yeah, when there's a break like that with Daniel Huffman, essentially you should probably just kind of load up. You know, you got an opening exchange. You might as well make Damion Hill pay.
Yeah.
Damion Hill digging deep.
Good right hand.
Both fighters return to their corners. There should be a little bit of urgency in Daniel Huffman's corner.
If I'm Zach Walters, I'm telling Danny Huffman he's got to get a knockout.
And once again, in the blue corner, Damion Hill refusing the stool.
This is going to be an important round. It could be 3 rounds to 2 Hill or 4 rounds to 1 Hill. And if I'm Zach Walters in Danny Huffman's corner, I'm telling him you got to go out there and at least get a knockdown, if not a knockout, because the body language from Huffman from the last couple of rounds has been that of almost being defeated, and Hill's the one moving forward. Hill's the one stocking and throwing more punches. He has to make a statement this last round in order to get out of here with a win, I think.
Right. Man, dude. So we've got Daniel Huffman, Damion Hill.
6th and final round here. Oh, somebody's mouthpiece is out already. They're still mixing it up.
That might be Daniel Huffman's.
No break in the action, so they're going at it.
Oh, that's Damion Hill again. You know what? He might be getting a point for this.
That's the second time. I think one more and they got to take a point.
Well, with the corner, I don't know. There needs to be a firm warning at least. Ooh, body shot by Damion Hill.
Need a little more sense of urgency from Daniel Huffman. I think he's down in this fight. He's just got to let his hands go.
6th and final round, coming upon the 2-minute mark. Damion Hill continue to press forward. Stiff jab by Damion Hill. I'll tell you what, Damion Hill's making a statement tonight.
Absolutely. He's fought a great fight so far and done exactly what he said he was going to do, put pressure on him and grind this guy out. Danny Huffman's throwing that 1-2, but there's nothing behind it. He's just leaning in and falling in, trying to hold, and that's just fatigue. You know, right now he's got to throw a left hook behind that 1-2 and throw combinations, and he's just throwing those 2 punches and looking to hold.
Left-right punch by Damion Hill again. Damion Hill is just firmly taking over that center of the ring.
Controlling Danny with that right jab right now, and he could do this all day. Again, Danny Huffman moving the wrong way right into Damion Hill's left hand as a southpaw. He's gotta get that that left foot outside of Damion Hill's right foot and open up the angle for that right hand. It's just basic boxing 101, and I'm surprised that his corner or Danny doesn't know that he needs to get that foot outside the right hand.
Daniel's thrown a couple of questionable punches in terms of placement. I thought he hit Damion Hill again with another low blow
Earlier, right on that belt, a couple of them, those left hands are straight a little bit low.
Yeah.
But Danny just... Ooh, good left hand.
Right punch.
Nice finish by Damion Hill.
Yeah, Damion Hill was going for the finish at the end of that. You know, good little show of sportsmanship. Damion Hill, look, they shook his hands. Hands are raised with a perceived victory on his end.
I think Damion Hill won that fight.
I tell you what, man, he's retiring from boxing. It's good to go out on top. So he's been training since February for this bout. 22 MMA, 18 kickboxing, 20 boxing bouts. Damion Hill has done a fantastic job up until this time.
Yeah, if that's Damion Hill's last fight, he
soliloquy.
he should be proud of himself, man. He came in as an underdog, and I think he won the fight. Let's see what the judges have to say.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Maybe a 4-2 type fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have your score totals. All three judges are in agreement with the scores of 58-56. Your winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Damion